It's Mr. Hanson at Mr. Hanson 414, and it is the week of holiday break that's about to start. We're Grinching it out today. Grinch is the GOAT. So today's video, we're going to do some algebra. We're going to talk about solving equations, but we're going to talk about specific types. So there's a couple different types of solutions. You can get one solution, infinite solutions, or no solutions. So we're going to talk about what that means and show you guys what it looks like. So here we go. All right. So here we got All right, so here we go. Types of solutions. So there's three types, so make sure you get that down. There's one solution, which is the equations that we've always been working with, right? Like you get the equation, you solve it, you get x equals 5, or x equals 3, or y equals negative 0.2, whatever. When it's equal to one number, that's the one solution. That's the one number that when you substitute it into the equation, makes both sides equal. It makes it true. It makes it a true statement. That's what one solution means. So we're going to have infinite solutions, and we're going to have no solution. So infinite means every single number that you could possibly think of will make the equation true. You could put in infinite numbers, so there's literally thousands and thousands and millions of possible answers. So don't think of it as like it's just the number infinity is your answer. It's that you could put in 1, 2, negative 5, 0.2, 1/4, 100, 2,000. Any of those numbers that you plug in will make it true. And then you have no solution. It's literally an equation that there's no solution. There's no way to make it balanced. There's no way to make it true. So let's figure out what we're working with. So the variable terms will cancel out. So what's always going to happen, you're always going to have an equation that looks something like this. Or you could have something like this. You're going to have variables equal to each other. Now these are very basic equations, right? You could have, maybe let's spice it up just a little bit. You're going to have equations where the variables are, okay, so a tell is that the variable terms on each side are equal. Now, you may have to do a little bit of solving to get there, like you may have some distributive properties, some combining terms, stuff like that. But if on the left side and the right side, you have the same exact variable term, you're going to have one of these special cases, okay? So no solution would look something like this one. That's not a true statement. 2x plus 5 is not equal to 2x, right? 2x is equal to 2x. But if one of the sides have an additional constant term, it's not equal. It will never be equal. No matter what number you put in for x, if you put in a 1, it'll be 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 is never going to be 2. You can plug in any number and it's not going to work. Infinite solutions, the constant terms are going to create a statement that is true. So like 2x plus 0 on both sides is what you see there. 2x plus 5 on both sides. 2x plus 10 on both sides. No matter what you put in for x, the left's always going to equal the right. So these are just some of the ways you'll see it. Infinite solutions, all real numbers, infinitely many solutions. So that's the two new types. Make sure you have that in your head and you know what the two are. I'll show you some examples now. So let's get right to it. Now, neither of these I would say are obvious because there's stuff to do. So, you know, you have to make sure that you're solving, but as you're solving, stop and breathe and check and be, okay, what's happening? What does this look like? What do I have to do next? And that's just a good habit for all of your equations that you're going to solve. 5 times negative 3 is negative 15x. 5 times 2 is 10. So let me pause. Let's take a look. What do you notice? I notice that there's a negative 15x on the left and a negative 15x on the right. So right away, my brain should be saying, okay, this is going to be one of those special cases. It's going to be no solution or infinitely many. Now, how do I know which one? Well, this has a 2 on it, and the right-hand side has a 10. If I can move the 2, I can move the 10, it's still going to be not balanced, right? This will be no solution because the variable terms are the same on each side, but the constant terms are different. Write that down. So infinite solutions. Looks like we got some combining like terms to do. We got 4x plus 5, and we got 4x plus 5. Well, this should be telling you, well, whoa, these are the same, right? I got the same variable term and I got the same constant term, so no matter what, so I could put in, let's say, x is 2. If I put in 2, let's see if it's going to be, ooh, don't mind that. 8 plus 5 equals 8 plus 5, and 13 equals 13. And last time I checked, that's absolutely right. So that is your clear case example. When you get down to it, are the variable terms the same? Yes. That means it's a special case. Is the constant term the same? No. You have no solution. Yes, infinite solutions. In a normal equation, you get x equals a number, or your variable equal to a number. That's how you'll know. You'll get something like this, or you'll get something like this, or you get something like this, or this. If you get that, if you get one of these, it's one solution. It's the ones that we've always been working with. Don't get confused. Let's do another example. So right away, I'm hoping your guys' brains turn to trigger, right? We got same variable, different numbers. That's no solution. Now, if you just write the answer, it's good, but you got to be able to explain it. So I could ask you, how did you know? Make sure you can prove it. Now, some of you may be like, well, let me add 4 to both sides. So you get p equals -5 plus p. And then you're like, well, let me try adding 5 on both sides. Okay, let's do that. You get p plus 5 equals p. And you're like, well, let me get rid of the variable. With my negative p, 5 equals 0. Is that true? Nah. So make sure that you're, even if you get caught in the loop of solving, that's why I want you guys to, not just rush to be calculators. Computers are stupid. I need people. You get down there and you're like, you don't freak out. You're like, well, my variable's gone. Well, yeah, because you canceled it out. And all of these, in no solution or infinite solution, if you solve it out, you will eventually cancel out the equations, or sorry, the variables. So make sure you have this pattern. If you get a number equal to another number, it's not equal. All right, we got some distributive property. We got -4 and a plus 24a. Well, look at that. Right away, I see same variable, different numbers, different constants. That's no solution. So, I mean, I don't think that these need to be super complicated. I would definitely make sure that you guys have the notes written down. Make sure you know what a one solution, an infinite solution, no solution equation looks like. You're not doing anything different, right? You still have all these equation skills that you've been building. It's just taking the time to see, okay, is this going to be a one number, or is this going to be something where I need to have a special situation? So yeah, it's about to be the holiday week. I might try and post an update video. I've been just chilling, guys. I've been enjoying my break. I do have some stuff that I'm working on editing. I got a Q&A video and a couple other things. So those will drop when they drop. I'm just living life right now, trying to enjoy my time. So hopefully you guys are all good. Miss everybody out there. Thanks for showing the channel love like always. Make sure you hit that like button and comment. Let me know how this video was. Hopefully it was amazing. And I'll see you guys later. Don't be a Grinch. Be the Grinch.